congratulations on Kill Bill Volume 2. There is going to be Kill Bill Volume 3?
One of the things I'm going to do, yes, is one, it's going to take about a decade for me and Uma to like recover from this one. All right. But one thing that's actually really cool about when, like, you know, one, I like the idea of being an artist and being able to do this anyway, is you know, I own my characters, so I can kind of do whatever I want with them, all right? And also that, it's
you
like...
You created them, you own them.
I own them, yeah. And Uma is something I'm going to know for, like, the rest of my life. So I can make long-range plans, all right? And one of the things that's really cool is I think 15 years from now, I want to go back to this character, all right? And what I want to do is tell the story of Vivica Fox's daughter, Nikki, all right? She spent the last 15 years getting ready to go and kill the bride, all right? And then I'm going to follow her journey as she tries to go and track Uma down and kill her. And it's very interesting because it's like, you know, Nikki, the little girl, she deserves her revenge just as much as Uma deserved hers. And that will be the only way that the whole revenge cycle that started in this movie can ever end.
And then it becomes a trilogy.
Yes, exactly. But there's one other last thing.
Okay.
And that's, I love the bride. I mean, I really love the bride. And she deserves some peace. She's fought so long and she's gone through so much. I want to be able to let her put her sword on her shelf and let it sit there for a long time and not contrive some BS for her to take it down. She deserves a good life until, you know, 15 years from now. I want to have 15 years in peace.
We'll see. I never say never. We'll see. All right. You know, when it comes to Kill Bill 3, Uma would really like to do it. We talk about it every once in a while or so. All right. We've got to wait for Vernita's daughter to get old enough to go and kill her. All right. So we'll see.
When am I getting my Kill Bill 3?
I've been kind of very non-committal about it and everything, and I'm not committing to it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the bride made one more appearance before the whole thing is said and done. I ended up talking to Uma about it just a little bit. Some of the stuff that I'd written that never made it into the movie that maybe I could use, and thinking, well, okay, now 13 years later, what would be going on with Sophie Fatale? What would be going on with Elle Driver? The thing, though, that does attract me to the idea, and I wasn't that attracted to it before because I felt I said what I had to say, and I kind of liked the idea of even Beatrix Kiddo living out the rest of her life in peace to some degree.
Gotta ask you before we go, Kill Bill 3, will it happen?
Well, I just so happened had to have dinner with Uma Thurman last night. All right, we were at a really cool Japanese restaurant.
And I ran into Uma last week, and she, I mean, not that she ever looks bad, but I mean, she like,
amazing.
She literally, I looked at her, I was like, holy shit, she looks like she just stepped off of Kill Bill.
I was telling her, she was bragging about me, and I was bragging about her, and it was a lovely night.
Yeah.
But
did seeing her get your juices flowing at all?
I do have an idea of what I would do with it. That was the whole thing, was conquering that concept of exactly what's happened to the bride since then, and what do I want to do? Because I wouldn't want to just come up with some cockamamie adventure. She doesn't deserve that.
No.
You know, the bride has fought long.
So
and
you
hard.
have an idea now.
Yeah, but now I actually have an idea that could be interesting. I wouldn't do it for a little bit. It would
you
be a little.
Still wouldn't do it for a little. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
It would be like at least 3 years from now or something like that. But it's it is definitely in the cards.
The ether. Okay,
it's in the cards. I mean, the only one I can imagine where it would be another epic, where I need to outdo everything, is if I did a Kill Bill 3.
Have you thought of that?
I thought about it, yeah.
I heard Kill Bill Part 3. You need some water?
Yeah, I do, actually. But I could see myself also doing, I don't know if I would do, I doubt I'll do novelizations for everything I've written, but I could see myself writing a novelization for Reservoir Dogs. That would be cool.
Yeah, it would play well.
Yeah, and like in the bookstore, it's already got its section ready to go in the mystery crime section and go right there under the keys.
Now, with Kill Bill 3, I mean, you already have these two epic films. Is there like something that you felt was unresolved in the first two, or would you like to revisit the characters?
Well, I think it's just revisiting the characters 20 years later, just imagining the bride and her daughter Bibi having 20 years of peace, and like then that peace is shattered, and now like the bride and her daughter, bride and Bibi, are on the run, and just the idea of being able to cast Uma and cast her daughter Maya in the thing would be fucking exciting.
Yeah. No.
You know, and Elle Driver's still out there. Sophie Fatale got her arms cut off. She's still out there.
Right.
They all got Bill's money.
Yeah.
Actually, Go-Go had a twin sister, Chiaki. All right. And so, like, her twin sister could show up.
Then 3 years later or something, they did a fourth. And I have no desire to see it.
Right.
You literally ended the story as perfect as you could.
Right.
So, no, I don't care if it's good. I'm done.
Why put the...
I am done. It can still be good, but I'm done.
But so this is why there's no Kill Bill 3.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you feel like...
No, I did. I killed Bill.
Right.
What's interesting about this, I mean, the key to what I just said is the fact that I did it before I did the movie. Because every movie I fucking do, I think I'm going to make a franchise, not a franchise like you think about a franchise, but just I'm going to have a whole little cottage industry of stuff.
These
like,
different expansions of it.
Yes, exactly. Like, you know, the entire time when I was like doing Kill Bill, I thought, okay, I'll do 3 Kill Bill movies, one every 10 years. And, you know, Uma will be 10 years older with each new one. But then also I'll do an anime movie that follows this aspect of the bride when she was with the Deadly Viper Assassination Squad. And then I'll do a whole animation movie that will be the origin of Bill. You know, and his 3 godfathers, Hattori Hanzo and Pai Mei and Esteban Vallejo. Okay, well, fucking killed myself on Kill Bill, went around the world. I don't want to fucking think about that shit anymore.
That's why I asked that. That is specifically why I asked that, because I feel like, and Chris, feel free to disagree with me, but I have been tantalized by versions, by you in interviews saying...
He kicks good game.
Yes, it's time for me to also expand my universe by doing X, Y, and Z and look forward to this thing I'll be doing in the future. And then you get to the end of your cycle and you're like, I don't want to do it,
It's like, it's all got to be new stuff. Oh, I'm sick to death of this shit.
Grow up, if you still feel raw about it, I'll be waiting.
You lie!
Okay, so what do you think it will take for Quentin Tarantino to move forward with a Kill Bill Volume 3, starring you and your mom, Uma Thurman?
What do I think
he
it
has
would
said
take?
that casting you opposite your mom would be exciting if there ever were a volume.
I think that he really loves talking about the idea of making a volume 3. And so really actually what I think it would take is everyone not talking about it for long enough that he gets annoyed that no one's asking him for it anymore. And then he'll be like, now I'm going to show them that they want it.
Or else reverse psychology. You know, Quentin, you can't.
You can't. I don't think he can do it.
You don't.
I don't think he can do it.
It can't be done.
I don't think he has it in him. That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
He doesn't have it in him. The first 2 are the whole idea, and then I think that's all he's got.
He's blown it.